Hey, my YouTube family and friends, welcome back to another episode of Relationship Goals. Also, happy Valentine's Day. Today is February 14th, 2021. Um, and I just want to say happy Valentine's Day, even though it's Valentine's Day night and it's almost over. This episode is signs of a toxic relationship when you just think your relationship is having little problems. Um, we're gonna get into it, right into it. You know, relationships in general, um, they are not perfect. Um, you can start off and you know everything is good. You see a lot of healthy signs in your relationship. Then next thing you know, you got the little trouble signs, and then you start getting like different advice. You don't know what advice to take for your relationship advice. So, and it leads to a lot of different things. I mean, I done seen it leads from the worst to the best outcome to somewhere in the middle. But what I like to have happen here is that this video gets spreaded to somebody that you know that's having bad, a toxic relationship, not small troubles or big troubles leading into a toxic relationship. Um, I want to try to prevent that before I get to the ultimate problem be irreversible, because we see that too much. Um, we see that, and signs where people don't want to. They know they should leave, but don't want to leave or don't know how to leave. So, um, signs of abusive relationship. That's one. I mean, because they don't know how to tell somebody. They don't know how to tell somebody they need help. They might say something like, "I ran into the door," or, you know, "my arm is bruised," um, you know, something like that. Something fell off the closet and hit me in my head or something. Um, so this is what we're gonna cover here. Uh, so and this goes for mainly male and female. If you in a relationship, like I said, you got uh, troubles. First screaming. There's a lot of different um, levels of abuse. I mean, you got mental abuse, you got physical abuse, you got emotional abuse. I mean, it's levels to this. So, um, you start seeing one, go get some advice, go get some help, counseling, therapy, something. If your partner loves you the way they say they love you, you wouldn't have no problem with them saying, "Okay, I see there's something going on." Whether it's you, whether it's them, whether it's you know a combination between the two. I mean, if you got kids, whether it's that, whether it's the work environment, coming home, like stress, anything, something is going on where if you started out with a healthy relationship and you seen the signs, that's why you pursued to go deep into this relationship. Because normally, when you get to that toxic stage, you already built something together. You built something, and you don't want to necessarily lose because you're looking back like, "Hey, we used to be so happy. We used to love each other so much." So now you stuck in between. Should I leave? Should I go? So once you get to that point, don't wait too long to start seeking help. Now, if that person, any, like I said, it don't matter if male, female, whatever, if the opposite person don't want to go get help and say all the time that, "Hey, we don't need help. We can figure this out ourselves. If you feel that strong about it, it's either one or two things to do. You either sit down and say, hey, we need this. I don't know if you religious or anybody religious background. If you are religious, go to your pastor or your religious leader. Um, Talk to them about it. See, can they help bring some, bring them in and get comfortable with that option. Um, but either go get it started by yourself and see can you bring them in, or then you just gotta leave. Gotta leave. It's been too many like death behind toxic relationships. It's been too many lives wasted. Like wasted. You know, either, you know, a mother dying, then the dad in jail, then you got the kids in the system. I mean, that's a whole toxic relationship that destroys generations after generations. I mean, and then you can do it vice versa. You got, the mother in jail, and then the dad, you know, dead, and then the kids still in the system, or with family who really don't care. They just want to chat. So which one? I mean, it's better to go get that advice, or better to walk away. I don't encourage a two, separate households for um, kids to be raised in. If you have kids, I don't encourage that. But if that's the healthiest thing to do to get out of a toxic relationship, then that is what I will encourage. That's what I would encourage. So from this point here, um, I want to go back to being in an abusive relationship, because that's when it's toxic. You know it's toxic then, but you just don't have the. A lot of people don't have the courage to. Um, a lot of people don't have the courage to just be like, you know what, I'm not I'm not leaving. But love is not supposed to hurt at all. Yeah, you're gonna have your ups and downs. I'm tell you that right now. You're gonna have your ups and downs. It's not gonna always be, sugar and what did I say? Sugar and sweet or whatever. It's not always gonna be that. You're gonna have disagreements. Man, they say pick your battles. That goes the same for women, I guess. Um, you know, you always gonna have disagreements. You have disagreements with anybody. You're not gonna always agree on the same thing. If you find somebody in life that you agree with wholeheartedly, I want you to leave a comment below and let me know about that experience. But I have numerous friends, like close friends, um, and I ain't even talking about like I'm just talking about like homeboys. You know, I just want to get it clear, and we don't agree on the same thing 100% of the time, because if somebody really is your friend, they'll tell you when you're wrong or right. They will. They'll tell you like, "Hey, bro, you tripping." I think I said that in one of my previous videos. So if you reach the point to where you getting uh, beat, it's it ain't no time. It's time to call the police. Get yourself out of harm's way. And I know sometimes these police don't do their job. I know about a very specific case here in my hometown where, you know, And I guess not saying that the police are wrong or right for it, but and this is part I want to really touch on about the toxic relationships, um, and in connection with the abusive relationships, because it's all the same. It just now it's, you don't know how to walk away from it, but you should have been closed the door on that chapter, but that person put their hands on you. You called the police the first time. They let them out. They told you to stay away from them. You got the restraining order. You violated the restraining order and let them back in. Now that person see, whether it's a man or a woman, they see, okay, I got away with it the first time, you know. Then they put their hands on you even worse the second time. Hands, whatever they're using. Okay, I got away with the third time. Maybe they just got an anger issue and they use I black out. Whatever it is, whatever it is, you need to seek help. Not take out your mental instabilities on the person you love or whatever it may be. The fourth time, you go back, file a report. This person get arrested. Now they just like whatever. They just gonna keep going. So now when you call, they take longer and longer to respond. Because believe you, my job, we got computers with histories and histories. So believe you me that they got histories every time you call with that person name, your name, person name, your name. So they know. Just like the boy who cried wolf, or the woman who cried wolf, or the lady who cried wolf, or whatever. So they gonna be like, we'll get there when we get there. She gonna take him back anyway. Next thing you know, he pulled up to the final straw. He like, you know what? If I can't have you, nobody. He thinking, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. And then fatality happens. Please, you guys, seek some help when it comes to this toxic relationship. Even when you think it's just signs of a little trouble in your relationship. This is your boy, D. Until next time, share some love with somebody. Happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Please share. Please share. Especially if no other video on relationship goals, share this one. Because I'm tired of seeing on the news this repeat it. You should be able to learn from other people's mistakes. So I'm tired of seeing that. But until next time, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get the notifications, and we out of here.